And now we have the fifth and final age of E.V.O. Search for Eden.
The future age. We evolve ray guns and... Oh, wait, no, never mind.
No, that's the game before this one.
Yeah, I get things confused.
I still hope that somebody patches that so I can actually see what it's about.
I don't know, I've seen some images. It might be better just to fill it in yourself.
Yeah, like we mentioned earlier, the vampire Marilyn Monroe is the devil.
Can you think of a better devil?
Not really, no. I mean, that show Lucifer's pretty alright, but yes, welcome
I've
to...
not watched any of that.
Yeah, I like it.
Early man!
The start of this chapter, honestly, a lot of these stages are just quick little filler ones to show evolution.
Ah, we're still uglier in sin.
Yeah, we get to keep our mammal form. And we got everything except the horns, which I will actually show how they look on this.
They can't look any worse.
You say that. But, yeah, these jumping squirrels, for some reason, they decided to bring back. But, a lot of these...
kind of kicking your ass.
A lot of these initial stages are just, here's a bunch of enemies that you'll never see again, just one-off models.
Oh look, it's a Stantler.
Pretty much. And of course
there's these things that can use tools. And they have certain parts of their society that they refer to as tools. We don't know what's going on with that.
But yes, this chapter's actually fairly rich in EVO points. A lot of the enemies are worth quite a bit. So if you hadn't got the ultimate mammal by now, you really have no excuse.
Yeah, 70 EVO points ain't bad considering how much work it is to kill one of those things.
And then we got a couple of water stages, including fucking Piranha.
Oh yeah, I want to see this thing with flippers.
It actually looks better than most of the other aquatic transformations. Now,
you're not gonna kill a piranha?
Fuck no, these things are a pain in the ass to hit because they're so small. But, how
many EVO points are they worth?
I believe that one just died, so it'll tell us in a second. But, there's actually a bug in one of these water stages. I think it's that one. Where if you jump onto the side of the screen, you can actually leave the stage without turning back into, your land legs. And then when you go into the next stage, you'll just be stuck. You won't be able to move at all.
Oh.
And we're going to murder some adorable otters.
Hey, they started it.
Yeah,
they kind of know better to start shit if they can't finish it.
Yeah, they kind of mean dicks and throwing, I don't know, clam shells at us?
Yeah, they're winging clams over there. And you're dry humping that fish. Now that's just fucked up.
But, that's right, we're in a, more recognizable part of the world, I think.
Oh, Florida!
Basically, we are in what looks like North America at the moment. And we're gonna head our way south, and I think it's Africa over on the other side. Fucking alligators.
Just giving you free heals, not even realizing what they're doing.
Yeah, I at least quite like the background in this part of the game.
Well, it's not a horrible-looking desert, so I'm cool with it.
We have had quite a few deserts, haven't we? So fuck this noise.
Wait, how come those guys can pop between land and sea and they don't have to evolve or anything, and you can't?
I don't know.
Why don't your legs flap that efficiently?
Oh, fuck. The domain of Grizzly. So, grizzly bears suck.
They are bears.
Yep.
I think it was a cracked article that called them nature's terminators, and that's not wrong.
Judging from when I played Red Dead Redemption, I have to agree on that.
Well, with a bear, you can fire a magnum slug
Mm-hmm.
into its skull, and it's hard enough that it won't necessarily penetrate it.
Oh.
So chances are, if you shoot a bear in the face, you're just going to piss it off.
Christ. So I'm never coming over to your country, by the way.
Dude, you have enough dangerous shit in Australia. I ain't going there.
Touché.
I heard about the trees that explode. What's that? The sun's out today? Well, fuck it. Get away from the palm trees, Johnny. Mom, the sun's out every day. You just don't want me outside. Fuck you, Johnny. That's how we lost Dad.
So there's a hidden bunch of Stegosaurus trying to live out peacefully here.
Yeah, if you look carefully in the background, you see Will Ferrell running through.
Now, if you're nice enough to just leave them alone, they will actually tell you how to become a human. So they say a face of a cat and the body of a rabbit. And by face, they mean jaws.
Well, now that we have that information, we can just kill them.
Basically.
80?
Yeah, I think that's what they gave before.
Hey, you
Yeah.
do your Pac-Man impersonation.
Yeah, those cherries only appear in this stage, as does this track.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's just a nice little bit of ambience.
Well, it sounds like a Secret of Evermore track.
That's true.
After all the shit I can talk about that game, and that most people do, the soundtrack, while mostly ambient noise, was actually really fucking good. Oh, it's a horse!
Yep. I'm not sure what the hell was that fucked up name for them, but... yeah, they just
Man, that
rear
horse is
up and
coming
try
for
and
your
kick
blood.
you. Pretty much. Mind you, it still doesn't do any more than 1 damage.
Well, they're trying, though.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had the body of a rhinoceros, I'm pretty sure I'd let horses kick me and it's like, get your shit out of here.
Here's something I'm surprised the game didn't give us earlier.
Saber-toothed tigers.
Mm-hmm. Because really, what...
I figured that would have been around in the Ice Age.
Yeah, you would have thought. I suppose there's
I mean, it was even... Saber-toothed tiger was even one of the main characters in that movie, Ice Age.
Those movies were fairly decent. But yeah, the closest we got were those Hynodons or something?
Ooh, dual horns!
Yeah, I finally decided to strap horns onto this thing. Yep. We look even dumber.
What benefit does the extra pair of horns give you?
Well, you know, if I run into something without pressing A, I'll do 20 damage now. Exactly the same as my bite. That's why I'm not particularly fussed on horns. By the way, for some fucking reason, condors do 10 damage.
Where's Johnny Cash when you need him?
Yeah. These things are bloody awful. But they're only on this one screen, so who cares? That was actually me just looking to see if there was another ledge to climb up, but fortunately it had the nice benefit of despawning one of the condors.
I thought if you held up on the control pad when you were jumping that it made you jump high.
I am not sure. I mean, that's something that gets bandied around in a lot of platforming games, either that or hold down the button. So we have the last of the Ecostega, who are positioned in exactly the right spots to make jumping up this cliff a pain in the ass.
Like that, you're King Badass now, and they're still kind of kicking the shit out of you.
Yep, contact damage is a bitch. Fuck's sake.
Kick him off the mountain!
Yes, you can come up here and you can get this blue crystal for 5,000 E.V.O points.
Hey, what are you doing now?
Now, this is something I didn't actually know was in the game until forums user Seiren told me about it. If you turn into a bird and fly upward from here, you can get some hidden stuff. Unfortunately, we have to see the dragon's fucked up dashing face again.
Well, such is the price we pay.
But yes, the aliens are talking about how they've distributed the crystals, and that was probably a mistake.
You know what else was a mistake with evolution and crystals?
What?
Final Fantasy IV: The After Years.
Oh dear God, yes. That is definitely something that should never have existed.
I don't know, I'm glad it existed because it let Mega 64 do an excellent LP of it.
True. But here's the aliens.
Fuck?
So they're sorry for what they did. And if you forgive them, we get an extra little cutscene.
Oh. Note, they died on their way back to the planet.
Turns out that we get to go to Mars. And they are called the Dino People.
So they just lowered a fucking dragon that tried biting their ship in half on it, just like, hey bro, guess where we're from?
But yeah, apparently the whole reason they put the crystals here, because they had some bad steps in their evolution and they wanted to stop us from making the same mistakes.
Hey, they got 5-fingered hands.
But this cutscene, despite looking like an alternate ending, it's just completes the stage. So there's no reason not to forgive them, but if you don't, this happens. Just blew up their spaceship.
Wait, how many E.V.O points you get if you catch one of those guys?
I have no idea because they fall too fast for this bloody thing. I'm not even sure if you can eat them. But
Yeah, that monkey's awful calm for that horrid motherfucker just marching up there.
Yep. So this
and I can't disagree with what he did there, because I'm pretty sure if I saw a dragon, my first instinct would be to throw the heaviest thing I have around at it.
Yep. This place sucks because it's full of those monkeys, and they will randomly just flip up onto the ceiling at you.
Big surprise, monkeys are dicks. Living in the East. Oh, elevator, ancient Chinese secret. Wow, I think I'm a racist now.
What, like you weren't before?
Hey, just because I'm from America.
I've heard your commentary. But,
hey, it's enough out of you.
okay, I'm not much better. But, this place is...
Oh, shit.
This place is a maze that's not nearly as bad as the Bird King's, because it doesn't have teleporters.
Really want to know who's designing mazes, and they're just like, what does this need? Teleporters. People like that before, right?
Yeah, still, again, like some of it, I think somebody said it in the thread, but at least it wasn't like the wizardry maze. But yeah, there's a couple of rooms we can come into to get some optional dialogue, but we don't actually need to go this way. And these elevators are slow as hell.
Dude, it's made of wood and vines. What the hell are you expecting?
This is true. Yeah,
You can't be happy a monkey built an elevator, you gotta knock them for it. Shit. What you do when you have kids? Just like, oh, you got an A? Why is it not an A+? And 99%? Where's that extra 1%? Oh, 100! There was no extra credit to get more?
dear.
Fuck you, Dad! That's your mother's job.
You have a weird imagination, man.
Are you unaware of how marriage typically works, Evie? Come on, ask your parents about it sometime. I'm sure they got stories.
Why do I associate with you again?
Aww. Well, for everyone that was watching this video, if you've stuck around, I'm glad.
I've been interested seeing how the different viewing figures have gone. Apparently 2/3 of the people who watched the first video didn't decided to continue. The other third didn't care for it.
He got 66% going forward.
I can't complain. But yeah, he is the boss of this area.
A cactus. Oh.
Yep.
Yeti. Looks more like a Sasquatch.
Yeah, he does a bit, actually. But he is the descendant of that Yeti we orphaned.
Ah, yes. The Yeti burial ground. We played no part in this.
So, he studied the fighting style of Rock'em Sock'em robots.
I gotta say, it's working out for him.
Yeah, this guy will actually wreck you in short order. Like, really, this is the only way I can find to beat him consistently. Is just to face tank the first 3 punches and hit him before the big one. Also, there's that long neck attacks take longer to come out thing, biting me in the ass again.
Oh, he didn't have much HP, though.
No. He goes down pretty quick if you just keep on him.
Is you gotta get punched in the face 7 or 8 times.
Really, the best strategy in this game is just to have enough E.V.O points to face tank everything.
Oh, the dodo.
Pretty much, yeah. They're the descendants of the bird people.
Oh.
And because because they were too ambitious, they get punished.
We fucked up a lot of bloodlines in this game.
That's true. We are not good people. Also, these
Well, I'm
guys...
pretty sure every age we've committed genocide of some sort.
Not always intentionally, but yes. Pretty much.
Pretty sure it was intentional we killed all those Yetis. And the mammoths.
Yeah. At least we didn't drive anything to extinction while we were a fish. So fuck these birds.
This is true. I don't know, we did kill a lot of sharks, though. That probably did not help their numbers.
No. No, it did not. But, we heard some things while we were in that monkey fortress. If you stand in the circle of stones, something mysterious happens. And now we're in Africa.
Alright, cool.
And,
oh, shit.
Fuck. So, you get a boss refight.
And it could be worse, I guess.
Queen Bee is such a pain in the ass. She's almost exactly the same, except that her stingers have a slightly different timing to them. So if you're used to them from the first one, she'll hit you a lot in this one. Oh, that, and she tries to bite slightly higher than where she used to. So you basically have to jump to meet her. Because
How much damage does her bite do to your form?
I don't know if she catches me. I think it's 16 in this form.
Wait, so is this like your first fight with her? Just like the one you went and recorded and it went perfectly?
Yeah. I was really surprised as you were. Because she is a pain in the ass boss at both times that she comes up. But the unfortunate thing is we can't actually do anything else here in Africa. So we just have to head
Really?
back.
There's all that cloud cover to the north and nothing?
Yes, that is exactly the reason why we can't do anything there. We have to get rid of the cloud cover.
The final ocean.
Yes. We have to do something here in the ocean to get rid of those clouds. Because some weird creature called Rogons are fighting with whales.
Now, there's a special evolution form here, isn't there?
Yes. When you reach a certain point in this stage, there are evolutionary forms you can only change into in this stage.
Hey, I haven't seen one of those fish in a while.
Yep, there's this...
Still is just as useful as ever.
Yep. Coelacanths. I'm going to pronounce it this right this time.
I don't even remember what you tried to say before.
Eh. And here's Nessie and its family.
We're not in Scotland, are we?
No, we're right down the bottom of South Africa. South America, rather. So,
how are all these things evolving? Magical runes!
And for some reason there's fucking ice here. And, 2 copies of the game's first boss.
Wow, who now ain't shit.
Yep. I just killed that one.
Well, like that one bit you and it's just like 3 damage.
4 bites
Jesus,
dead.
fuck.
Yeah. Apparently Rogons are some weird kind of fantasy fishmen.
When I first played this, I remember thinking I wasn't sure if those were 2 separate animals, or if they'd like kind of evolved like that.
Ah. Well, yeah, you don't see any of them that aren't, I presume, riding the other sharks.
I mean, because I can kind of see legs there.
Yeah, it looks like
but I don't know
it's
why you need legs if you live under the sea, because I don't think you're doing a lot of walking.
I think that's like his tail. It's just half, it's that sort of split fish tail just on either side of the shark. But,
How is it that we've reached this point and this is the biggest question we've faced in this game?
Also, what the hell is with their bike pump water cannons? Yeah, I don't have an
Yeah,
answer
I got
to
nothing.
that either. So there's a...
I'd never really thought about their water guns before. But yeah, bike pump, definitely. Just like, kill the intruders, then get the bike ready. We will ride at dawn.
Also, the game, I don't know if this counts as two separate sprites or what, but the game seems to struggle when there's more than one of these on screen. And there's a roughly fuck all in this underwater maze, except for another green crystal. So,
So, like, if you evolved to the dragon form down here, would you become the flipper dragon?
I believe so. I've never actually tried to take a bird into water in this game. I assume it'll work.
I can't see why not, but...
Also, someone... you know how we earlier wondered what happens if you try to become a mammal while it's still the amphibian age? Turns out the answer is the game says no, you're not allowed to do that.
Aww.
I know, I was disappointed too. But yeah, it just says cannot evolve at this time.
Hey, you might get that message if you try to be an underwater dragon.
Don't know. But, yeah, I'm gonna turn into the special forms right at the end of this maze, I believe. Because, it suffers from a similar problem to turning into a human. Which, we'll see shortly.
Very expensive?
It's not only very expensive, but it's got a problem where it has... Well, once you reach the end of the special form chain, you actually can't evolve anything at all. So you cannot recover health that way. So yes, we can turn ourselves into a seal. The seal's alright.
Doesn't look like shit.
He's pretty weak though. So we're gonna keep trying to evolve. Into a dolphin.
Oh, a dolphin.
The dolphin's pretty alright. Its defense is still absolutely woeful though. So, I'm not sure what to say about this one.
We're monkey dolphin now.
Pretty much. Because the last evolutionary step after monkey dolphin is, of course, mermaid.
The hell was that noise?
Yeah, she makes like a weird sneezy noise when she bites. I don't know either. But here's the leader of the
We haven't even met the
Rogons.
whales. How the fuck have we helped the whales?
No idea.
And why does this guy not look like any of the other fucking Rogons around here?
I suppose it's the same way the Bird King didn't look like any of the other Birdmen. But,
Okay.
yeah. He's another one of those bosses with a, hey, do you want to game over yourself? Dialogues.
Oh, just because you got a game over doesn't necessarily mean you lost.
Yes, we can stay and we can help him conquer the ocean.
Well, the world's 70% water. Conquering the ocean seems like a pretty solid maneuver. Well, except for this part.
Yeah, this is where it goes wrong. Because man still evolves and catches your leader. We don't care about this weird fish, we're gonna just make it into food. And because we're a mermaid now, we actually can't go to any other stage. So let's change
I like that transition.
Yeah, I like that one. So this boss is kind of easy because he has two tricks. He limits your vision like this. We can't see anything that's outside that bubble. And his only other attack is to try and slash at you with his claws. But he's got that problem with contact damage, or lack thereof. And that was that. That was it for the final ocean. Now we're getting celebrations from all the dolphins. And we actually get to meet a whale.
Too bad we couldn't play as some of these giant forms.
Yeah. It's a shame. But, he's willing to help us to save the world. But yes, through sheer force of will, this whale is going to get rid of all those clouds.
Alright.
And
I like
he
the cut
also...
of his jib.
Yeah, we did him a solid, he'll do us one. So he gives us back our mammal form. The problem is that we've still spent all of those E.V.O points. All 8,000 of them.
So what are you trying to say?
So it's 8,000 E.V.O points for something you use for one stage and then lose. So turning into a mermaid, maybe not the best investment I've ever made.
I don't know, it's kind of worth it, because I think they went a long way towards kicking the shit out of that boss.
True. It's not a bad option if you've got the points to spare. But, yeah. Just a little bit weird. Also, fucking I'm not fighting these dodos again. So now we can actually go and do something in Africa.
Alright.
So, you may have noticed that there's only a minute left in this video. And yes, the Pterosaurus is somehow still alive. This is actually the second last level. This screen full of Pterosaurus, which, don't fall off of it. But, yes, this is the second last level. We're splitting this up into 2 videos. So the last video will be a showcase of what it's like to be a human in this game, and just the final level of the game. And it will still be almost as long as this video.
Oh, that final boss, though.
Yes. I had 90 minutes of footage, 30 minutes of it was the final boss.
Is that counting retries and all that?
Yeah. I think the final take was still a few minutes, but we'll see you later.
Have a good night, folks.